What's going on? Terrell TCO, sometimes inspired by salvation. What I'm doing is I'm taking some time out pertaining to why I'm running for president in the upcoming presidential 2020 elections, all right? Where we are going to vote. All right, I have 10 questions here, all right? And I have my 10 answers to go into 10 questions, okay? So here we go, 10 questions. And the first question being, is it in the United States' interest to be more involved in the war or to pull back? My answer is both. Question number 2. Has the United States generally been a force for good or not in the world? My answer is both, not separating church, state, and poor. All right. Question number 3. What is the relationship between American values and national security? My answer is citizenship first. All right. Question number 4. Should we support democratic governments over authoritarian ones? And if so, how do we go about doing it? And my answer is, I believe so by way of the First Amendment, keeping communications. All right. Question number 5. What's the relationship between hard power and other instruments of power, diplomacy, economic aid? And my answer is a state. Question number 6. What is the appropriate balance between multilateral institutions and bilateral alliances between both of those and United States unilateral actions? And my answer is travel or transportation. Transportations. All right, so here we go. Question number 7. What is the extent of the president's Article 2 powers in foreign policy? To what extent is it constitutionally required and are wise to involve Congress in foreign policy decision making? To what extent is constitutionally required and are wise to involve Congress in foreign policy decision making? My answer is educational. Our education rhythm when education's infrastructure is damaged. All right. Question number 8. How do we avoid tariff wars and open new markets for American businesses and farmers? And my answer is taxes. Question number 9. How should the president make decisions when senior advisors are divided? My answer is chiefly as commander. Question number 10. When is it important to be guided by Pentagon advisors, civilian and ununiformed? And when is it important to reach beyond that group, as President George W. Bush did with regard to the Iraq surge? And my answer is when staff is overachieved. All right. Now, this is pertaining to candidates. Candidates should be pressed to tell us, well, these are the 10 questions. Pertaining to the candidates should be pressed to tell us that they're pertaining to these 10 questions. And I just gave my 10 answers. All right. Terrell, to the next time, presidential 2020 elections. All right. Where we are going to vote. Peace.